The gyms are closed. UK is back in a lockdown. What are you going to do about your fitness? How are you going to get your gains? Well, I may have a solution for you. All you need to do is watch this video and see if you agree. What up people, it is Scott from Baker Fitness and I am back with another more informative style of video. Decided that I'm going to take a break from editing the Journey series today in regards to editing that, and I'm going to make a different video that I've been thinking of making for a while, and then last night's lockdown announcement basically put the nail in it and said, you know what, I'm going to do it, I'm going to make this video now. This video today is going to be 10 reasons why you should start Insanity during the lockdown. I've got some pretty good points. Hopefully at least one person gets inspired enough by watching this video and actually decides to go ahead and do it, because that is the goal. That is really the goal. I know one of my friends, he is taking motivation from the Journey videos that I'm posting, so let's hope that other people will take something from this video and start to work out. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with my Insanity fitness journey and to see more videos like this, because I'm going to be doing a few more similar to this one. Subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy this video by the end of it, or you take any information from it, drop it a like on it. And if I've inspired you by the end of this to start doing Insanity, then say in the comments. Right, so reason number one to start Insanity during the lockdown is the gyms are closed. Let's be honest, nobody wants to go outside and run. It's raining, it's cold in England, it's shocking. You don't mind it in the summer, but when it comes to the winter, you don't want to be going out and running. With Insanity, you can do it inside your own house. You don't have to go out, you don't have to get wet. If you decide to do it in your garden because you're an absolute lunatic, then that is completely up to you, whatever floats your boat. You can do it at home. The gyms are closed, so we need to find different ways to stay fit, so why not start Insanity as soon as you can. Number two, you don't actually need any equipment to do Insanity. You don't need to buy any dumbbells, any resistance bands, no weights. Potentially, you might want to invest in a yoga mat if you haven't got one already, but the hard floor completely works as well. Maybe just use your towel or something along them lines to just sort of soften the blow when you're doing your plank exercises or anything like that. The only thing that you may run into a problem with is if you don't have the DVD for Insanity, then you're going to have to purchase that, or there is another option now. Beachbody are doing an on-demand service, which is basically a Netflix or a Disney Plus for Beachbody fitness programs. All of them, as far as I'm aware, are on there. P90X, Insanity. That is a subscription service. You get a 14-day free trial to that, and then you pay £39 for 3 months. Works out to 13 quid a month. Now that's absolutely nothing. You've got to think that while these gyms are closed, if you had a gym memberships tend to be between £15 and £30 anyway. Some, like the David Lloyd gyms, are extortionate, like 50 quid a month. The money you're saving on that, why not go and invest it into Beachbody on demand? You can start Insanity and you have that for 3.5 months. So, if this lockdown does get extended on until sort of March, April time, you're covered throughout it. You can then cancel it, and you won't have to pay a single penny once the gyms go open back up if you decide to do that. In summary then, number two, no equipment needed, maybe just a towel. Number three is that it's a structured program. It's 6 days a week, every single week, where you are working out. So where you would normally finish work and go to the gym, you can still finish work and do Insanity. So you're still keeping in your routine, even though it's not quite your routine. You're still going to be able to keep some sort of fitness program running, and it may help you. I hate it. I absolutely hate it when my regime changes. I hate changing anyway. I like having my set days of what I'm going to do. I like having this and the other. I got really upset in November when the gyms closed because I had a gym program that I was following. I was making a hell of a lot of progress, and then the gym shut, and yeah, I didn't like it. I hate it. So what I decided was, rather than going back to the gym when they opened back up in December, I was going to continue on with the Insanity program and get that absolutely smashed out. And to be honest, I'm still on it now. We are now in January. We're now in another lockdown, so thank God I didn't go back to the gym again. This is really, it's kept me sane because it's been able to keep my mind working and keep me thinking about health and fitness rather than just going into a slump and potentially getting really out of shape. So number 3 is, as I say, it's a structured program. You've got something to follow every single day and it keeps you motivated. Number 4 is a bit different than the other two, which are more about motivation. This is actually some of the benefits that you're going to get from doing Insanity. And this one is that your cardio will never have been better. This really is one of the most intense, high intensity programs you can follow. Your cardio levels are going to skyrocket. You'll see it, you do your fit test on the first day and you do your fit test at the end. And the fit test results, the numbers that you get in the fit test will just keep going up and up and up and up. And it'll become easier and easier. I went for a 5k run the other day. While the gyms were open, I was doing 5k runs and it felt so much easier while I've been doing Insanity. With it being HIIT training, you're doing 3 minutes of non-stop and then you're having a break for 30 seconds. Then you're going 3 minutes, then you're having a break for 30 seconds, then so on and so forth. So your body gets used to recovering in them 30 seconds. So your recovery time needed actually decreases over time because you that used to doing the 3 minutes of intensity and then 30 seconds of rest. That any other cardio that you do, whether you play football, rugby, boxing, any of that kind of stuff, your fitness levels are going to skyrocket, and it will help you in all of them. So in summary, reason number 4 to do Insanity during this lockdown, your cardio at the end of it will be absolutely superb. Reason number 5 is that this workout trains all of your muscle groups, like all of them. It's basically a full body workout every single day. If you skip leg day at the gym, like I've done multiple times, your legs are going to improve a hell of a lot more than they would normally. If you're working from home and you've only got a set of dumbbells, what leg exercises do you do? I can't imagine that a lot of people have a squat rack at home. If you do, extremely lucky. Can't imagine anybody has any machines at home that they could use, but if you do, again, very lucky. For the normal person like me, I don't have any of that, unfortunately, so bodyweight squats and all of the leg exercises really do take the toll, and my legs do turn a hell of a lot while I'm doing Insanity. Not to mention that you're doing a lot of push-ups, you're doing a few shoulder exercises in there, there's even triceps in there, a few smaller sort of bicep exercises. Predominantly your core's going to improve as well. I could list out everything that it works, but we'll be here forever. This is, as I say, a full body workout, so what better alternative to the gym? So in summary, number 5 is that this is a full body workout and will work all of your body, not just specific parts. Number 6, you're going to burn a lot of calories. Due to the intensity of the workouts and how long you're doing them for, you're going to burn a lot. I have a Fitbit that I got for Christmas. I did my first day of month 2 yesterday. With them workouts combined together, I burnt 900 calories according to my Fitbit. 900. That's a hell of a lot of calories to burn. When you think that some people can go on 3-4 mile runs and only burn 200 calories, 300 calories, and they can take anything from sort of half an hour up to an hour. It's a hell of a lot of calories to burn. So it means that while you're stuck in lockdown, if you decide that you wanted to maintain your weight rather than lose weight, it means you can eat more. If you're trying to lose weight or burn fat like a lot of people are, it means that you'll be burning more calories than you're actually taking in, resulting in fat loss. Calories in versus calories out, go research it. That's how you burn fat. If you're eating less than you're burning, then you are going to be losing fat. You're in a deficit. If you go the other way and you're eating more than you're burning, you are going to gain weight. You're going to gain potentially body fat depending on how you work it. So in summary, number 6, you're going to burn a lot more calories than you are used to burning. Number 7 is the progression of these workouts. So you do 2 months, as I've said. You do 1 month, a recovery week, and then a second month. The first month is going to be very challenging if you've never done this before, and especially if you've never done any fitness before or are very much a beginner. It's going to be difficult. It's going to feel difficult. But you've got 4 weeks of doing the same workouts each week. So by the time it gets easier in the 3rd to 4th week, and you feel like you're getting stagnant, you're doing the same thing every single week, you know, you're getting bored of these workouts, it completely flips the entire program on its head, starts again with month 2, which is a hell of a lot more intense, Just to give you an idea, you go from 40-minute workouts, 2 circuits, 3 sets in each of the 2 circuits, 30 seconds per exercise in the sets. You go from that to 1 hour workouts, so an extra 20 minutes. 3 circuits, so you're adding an extra one rather than 2. It's still 3 sets per circuit, but you're not doing 30 seconds per exercise, you're doing 45 seconds per exercise. So when I say it ramps up, it really does ramp up, like, completely. Everything is flipped on its head. It's almost like you finish month 1, and then you have your recovery week, and then you are starting an entirely new program the next week. It is quite literally that. So it keeps you engaged, it keeps you motivated, it keeps you progressing, it stops you from getting bored really with the workouts, and as Greg Doucette would say, it keeps you training harder than last time, because every single week you are improving. You get to your peak of month 1, then you have to come back into month 2, so you're basically starting again. So every single workout you are working harder. It keeps you training harder than last time. So in summary, reason number 7 why you should start Insanity during lockdown is there's a hell of a lot of progression within the program. Reason number 8, your flexibility and your balance will come on leaps and bounds. The stretches aren't just stretches, like normal stretches, like when you're warming up for a football game. It's basically like a mini yoga session. You're doing exercises like hip flexor stretches, cat poses and stuff like that, and they really, really do help on lengthening your muscles. Regards to balance, I'm not sure on the science behind it. All I know is that the first flamingo stretch that I do in the Insanity program, in the first week, I jumping about a little bit, balance is shocking, and then by the end I can do the flamingo stretch like very, very easily. So in summary, reason number 8 why you should start Insanity during lockdown is your flexibility and balance will come on leaps and bounds. Reason number 9 why you should start Insanity during lockdown is if you stick to the program and don't fall into any of the mistakes from my previous video that I've fallen into in the past, which is my 10 Insanity mistakes video, you're going to see a hell of a lot of fat drop off your body. You're really putting your body to the test with these Insanity workouts. You're burning a lot more calories than you're ever going to burn. You are working out more intensely than you're ever going to have worked out, especially if you've never done Insanity before or any sort of high intensity training. It is an unbelievable program for fat loss. It really, really, really is. You are in your anaerobic training zone for quite a big chunk of the workout, which is where your heart rate is that high, or your heart rate is in a high zone, meaning your body has to work harder, therefore it looks for more energy, so it looks at your fat stores for more energy. The longer you stay in the anaerobic training zone, the more fat you burn and the harder your body has to work. Number 10, on that final day, on that final fit test, when you are finally, as they say, graduated Insanity, it's an unbelievable feeling. You're gonna get such a feeling of accomplishment. It is unbelievable. You've basically just put yourself through one of, if not the most tough high intensity program on the market. One of the most tough things you can do. You've done it every single day basically throughout the programs. You've done it for 2 and a bit months. You've finished it. You look in the mirror, you're going to see the incredible results. Look at your fitness levels and you're going to see them skyrocket. You followed the plan to the T and you've dieted well and kept it clean during the lockdown. I mean, there's no reason really why you shouldn't be able to do that. We can't go out anywhere, we can't do anything. You're going to have seen some insane improvements in your body, health, fitness, and to be honest, mentally as well, because you're going to feel a hell of a lot better than yourself. You're active, everything's healthy, and a lot of cardio, which is good for your heart. Honestly, it's an unbelievable feeling, and you can always say that you completed Insanity, you graduated Insanity, you are an Insanity graduate. Not a lot of people are. Not a lot of people can stick at this. Not a lot of people can. I hope you can. I really hope you can stick at it. But if you do, it's unbelievable. Once you've completed this as well, once you've completed it, fitness becomes more of a way of life rather than a chore of things that you have to do. You're going to feel that good about yourself and you're going to have made that many improvements. You're literally going to be looking to say, well, what's next? What do I do next? You've got your Beachbody on demand if you've purchased that. If you haven't purchased that, maybe at that point in time you can justify spending the money on your Beachbody on demand. You're going to change the way you look at fitness from something that you have to do. Oh, for God's sake, I've got to do some fitness. I've got to go for a run. I've got to go to the gym. You're going to change that mentality, flip it, and you're going to be thinking, I can't actually wait to do this. I can't wait to start this new program. I want to see how much better my results can get. You might even like this program that much, the original Insanity, that you just repeat it again. You just go through it again. It is honestly a life-changing program to follow. So definitely go and follow it. So in summary, people, if you're struggling to think of what to do to keep in shape now that the gyms have closed again, you haven't got any equipment at home, dumbbells, etc. to keep your fitness up, you don't want to go for runs because it's pouring down with rain constantly, it's freezing cold, it is winter, then I would 1000% recommend starting Insanity. You can do it. Like this video if you found it useful. Drop a comment if I have inspired you to start Insanity, or if you're thinking about starting Insanity, or even if you've got any questions about the program. As I say, if one person watches this video and that one person is the only one that starts Insanity because they've watched this, then I am a happy man. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one and to keep up with how my Insanity journey is going in my The Journey series. Follow me on Instagram to keep up with me day to day. I upload regularly onto Instagram in regards to photos of my workouts, calories burnt, etc. That is at Baker Fitness UK on Instagram. And to wrap it up, I have been Scott from Baker Fitness. And as always, let's get fit together.